Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Just Wayne. I'm Wayne, and today we're going to be doing another speed build video. In this video we're going to be speed building the Yamaha MT-10. That's going to be a really exciting build. I'm really looking forward to get stuck into that. It's got the new gearbox that has the rotary style gear change. Not really too sure all about that, but we're going to take a look at that later on in the video. So anyway, without wasting any more time, let's get to the speed build. Right guys, as promised, I wanted to take a look at the gearbox in a little bit more detail. This is new to me and it may well be new to you guys too. So this is a 3-speed gearbox which has neutral, first, second and third. In neutral position the lever is up. The gearbox is not all fully finished yet, but obviously this is a good point to show the workings of it. So in there, that position there, it is in neutral. And to put it into first, we go down like so, and as you can see from there, that has used this shifter here to move over to the left, activating this cog here, which puts it into gear 1. And then to shift into gear 2, it's roughly around a 45-degree position, which is around there. As you can see, that moves this shifter here into position there, which activates the green cog there. And to go into gear 3, you keep going down, it moves this one away and pushes this one over to the right there, which activates this gear here. So that's the 3 gears. The way in which they are activated is with these 2 cylinders here, which have the channel, as you can see, has different sort of angles on it. As you rotate the axle, it engages with a ball pin under there, which allows them to sort of move and push it into gear. So that's a really clever technique. I don't know the full workings of it at this point. We've got this sort of doohickey here, which looks like it's going to be the way in which you know, things are changed. I'm not too sure. We'll take a look at that again as we progress a little bit more, but I thought this would be a great time to show in a bit more detail as we can still see what is going on. Let's carry on. So I just thought we'd take a quick look at the engine before we cover it over with the radiator grille. So as you've seen the gearbox working already, but to give a better representation, we can see it now in the movement of the pistons. So you can see we're in gear 1 and we've got extremely fast movement, because obviously it would be a low gear ratio. The engine would be going really fast and the bike would be going really slow. And then we can change into the middle position, and it does absolutely nothing because we are in neutral. And then we can move back into the back 45 position, so it's a little bit slower than gear 1, and all the way back even slower for gear 3. So that's what it looks like at this stage. So we'll carry on with the build and get that covered over. Thanks for watching the speed build. I hope you enjoy it. Let's take a look at some of the awesome features of this set. But before I do that, I just wanted to talk about the build real quickly. I just wanted to say that generally speaking, on camera, I don't really enjoy the builds too much, as I'm trying to focus on getting the best shots that I can and hopefully trying to show you guys what I'm doing, so otherwise it becomes pointless. But this was an exception. Even on camera, I really enjoyed the build. It was really fast paced, so many sort of intricate details, but yet still quick moving and not repetitive as to become boring. So at this stage already, 10 out of 10 for the build. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the features. So let's take a look at some of the features. One of the first things that I wanted to talk about really was the actual scale of it. I personally didn't realize how big this set was going to be, but believe me, that is not a bad thing. So for reference, this is a sheet of A4 paper, and I can appreciate when you go to purchase this, you're probably not going to carry a bit of A4 paper with you. You'll either order it or you'll be getting it from a shop. So I'll put it in front of the box so we can take a quick look. So if we offer it up to the box, looking at the picture, it's pretty much one-to-one. It's almost like for like. So when you're in the shop to purchase it, you'll be able to see the box and see roughly what size it's going to be. So with the scale out the way, let's just pop the bike there for a second. It comes with this awesome little stand, quite a simple little build. Got got the nice sticker on there. Anything that has details on it is stickers. Unfortunately, there's no printed parts on this at all, but it certainly doesn't detract from it like I believe it does in other sets. So yeah, got the stand. Then we got the bike, which itself comes with the stand. I'm not going to delve too much into the gearbox as we've already spoken about that previously, but I'll show the workings of it, how it works and how it's fully complete. But taking a look at the bike, we've got these massive wheels on the front and back, and we have got different thicknesses in tyres. We've got a thinner tyre up on the front and a nice thicker tyre on the rear. Really love that thick tyre. Sticking with the rear, we've got the gold chain, which is a nice addition, and then it has the rear suspension, which has a decent amount of travel. Pop the stand out of the way, didn't make any impact at all, but it's probably got about 2 centimeters, 20 millimeters of movement in the back, so that's good. And on the front, hold the front wheel in place, we've got roughly probably about 15 millimeters of travel on the front. It's twin disc brake rotors on the front, and instead of just being one sort of injection molded piece, they've actually gone with the light grey outer and the black inner, which makes for a really nice detail. And we've also got these little cable pieces. Not sure what they're used for previously, but they work fantastic for brake lines in this set. They look really nice. As we've seen, comes with the stand so that it stands on its own, or obviously the stand that we've just taken a look at as well. So to the gears, or the gearbox, and we're going to put this on here. So now we can see the bike is currently in neutral, as there is 0 rotation on here at all. If you knock this lever down once, that you can see by the speed of the rotation, I've put it into the first gear. So by rights the engine would have to travel a decent rotation or speed in order to get the bike to move. So, and then we can go up 1, that's going to put us back into neutral. We then go up again, that's put us into second gear. So as we rotate this, the bike will move quicker, or as we move the bike, this will move slower. So gear 3, now this will travel even slower, but if we rotate that, the bike will move faster. So that's the gear side of things, because unfortunately you can't actually see the pistons of the engine. You've got the radiator on the front as you would on the actual bike. The pistons of the engine are basically just visible within there, which is going to be no good for me to try and catch on camera whatsoever, and the gearbox is hidden behind there as well, so you can't really see a great deal of the rotation. So moving on quickly, we've got just the front end, where we've got the twin disc brakes, twin suspension, twin disc brakes on the front, and we've got the twin headlights there. So they've got some nice details. For the cockpit, you've got the wing mirrors, fully adjustable, and the speedometer there. It's a twin seat motorbike, so you got the driver's seat, passenger seat, and it also has the pegs on the back, I believe, there for the passengers to put their feet on. I may be wrong in this, let me know in the comments if that's correct or not. And then the pegs, or maybe that would be the footrest, wouldn't it, for the driver on the side, and same again on here. And on this side we've got the rear rotor, rear brake, exhaust, foot pedal, and then that would actually be the brake there, hence why you got the brake the brake line going to there, because that would be one of the brakes. I've never driven a motorcycle, so I'm not too sure if that's the rear brake. I think that would be the rear brake. Yes, it would be. That would be the rear brake, because that's where it goes to, and then the front brake would be operated on the handlebars. But anyway, so that's it, guys. I'm not going to ramble on too much more. Let's get into some cinematic shots. But thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments what I should build next, or what you thought to this set. If you've got it, if you've got to get it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.